What's up, guys? Back here with another video, and I'll be giving my reaction to UFC 266 feature prelim between Marlon versus Dvalishvili and Dan Hooker versus Natsor. I do not know how to pronounce his name, so excuse me. And yeah, man, if you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, ring that bell to get all notifications when I post up new videos. And yeah, let's get right to the breakdown. So we had Dan Hooker versus Natsor. Dan Hooker, and just to even start off by saying, like, thank God this fight happened. You know, they were able to make it to Las Vegas or whatnot, and you know, I believe it was visa issues for both. You know, which kind of sucks. You know, even though, you know, throughout the whole pandemic and stuff like that. You know, and what sucks too, like for I know from New Zealand, I know they're not gonna Dan Hooker and Alexander Volkanovski probably weren't gonna be able to go home until I think like 6 weeks, I heard, or something like that. Which kind of sucks. They're away from their family and whatnot, you know. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go to work. And Dan Hooker definitely went to work in this fight. Dan Hooker came out like Dan Hooker. He didn't look frozen the way he did against Michael Chandler. I think the wrestling and Michael Chandler really froze them up. And you know, he knew if he threw like a shot that he overcommitted, Michael Chandler would probably take him down and whatnot. You know, obviously we all know he got TKO'd by Michael Chandler. Again, Dan Hooker came out, you know, hold the fort down in the middle of the octagon, turning off the octagon against his opponent. Dan Hooker also, you know, he took a couple of shots from him. I feel like the overhands that were coming to Dan Hooker really played a good part. I think he needed more of those and just needed to be first his opponent, and it probably would have been a little different for him. But again, credit Dan Hooker, long, lanky, tall guy for the division. He showed off his mixed martial arts skills, you know, doing a couple of wrestling, which I've seen Dan Hooker wrestle a little bit, whatnot, but not really something that he really initiated. You know, somebody else does, and then he goes and, you know, whatnot. But you know, he had the takedowns, great ground and pound from there. It was an awesome fight to watch. I'm just gonna watch it again after this video. You know, that fight was a phenomenal fight, and thank God that it happened. Again, congratulations to Dan Hooker in his victory. He just needs to fight like that more often, and he'll get himself back into the title contention, and hopefully a title shot in the near future. But for now, congratulations, and hopefully, this is a good step for him moving forward after the Chandler fight. So, in the feature prelim, Marlon versus Merab. And Marlon, this is a must-win for Marlon Moraes. He lost his last two, I believe, maybe three, and you know, his career has gone through a change now. Merab coming off a victory in his last fights, so he had the momentum coming in on a winning streak. Merab, again, I'm sorry, not Merab. Moraes needed this victory. Moraes came out, you know, in the beginning of the first round, they both came out and they, you know, it was a back and forth affair until Moraes caught him with a check hook and, you know, stunned the hell out of him. And credit to Merab for surviving that, because it was bonkers. It was a crazy fight. If you didn't see it, it's on ESPN Plus, guys. Go watch that fight. It was phenomenal. Merab showing the heart, because he got dropped a couple times, and Merab just emptied the gas tank in that first round, trying to get the stoppage, and then the stoppage just didn't come. You know, there was a couple of times I thought it was going to come, but then the referee would be like, hey, fight back or whatnot, and Merab would just throw. You know, even if you're not landing, just to throw it. Like, a couple of times I thought it was going to be stopped. It didn't get stopped. Merab went, you know, used his wrestling, get the takedown. And instead of, you know, just recovering, laying on him, he went out there and grounded, pounded the crap out of Moraes. Moraes had no answer for that. He got hit with so many back fists. There was like towards the ending of the first, I thought that he knocked him out, you know, with a hammer fist, and then he just came back and hit him again with a hammer fist, and he woke up, you know, one night. Like, even in between, him getting to his stool or whatnot, it was bad. He looked exhausted. He looked like he wasn't even there 100%. You know, credit to Merab for surviving, and also for Marlon Moraes, even though he looked like he got knocked out. I don't know. To me, it looked like he got knocked out, but with him getting hit again, he woke up and whatnot. Second round starts. It was crazy. You know, same thing, Merab, with his wrestling and whatnot. Got the stoppage in the second round. Man, the heart for Merab, Moraes was already done after the first. He had nothing there. He had no answer for the takedowns. He was getting ground and pound. And I'm like, please, can somebody just, save that man? Because, like, Moraes had nothing. And, it's a hard one for Moraes to swallow, a hard pill for him to swallow right now. He lost his last 3, I believe. Now he's on the chopping block, if he's not on the chopping block already. Merab, nothing but for him to come forward. But I do say, I feel like Merab needs to work on the gap that he has between his wrestling. That's phenomenal compared to his striking. His striking is not all that. You know, I feel like he needs to tighten that up a little bit. Make it a little more smoother for him, because when he gets up towards the rankings, and if he doesn't get the takedowns that he would want to have, that's going to be a big problem for him if he can't strike a little. He needs to understand his distance better. And again, he was doing good with his hands. I just feel like he just needs to tighten it up a little bit, especially the higher he gets in the rankings. But a big victory for him and for Ray Longo and that team, for Matt Sarah and stuff like that. Again, Moraes, I don't know what's next for him, but for Moraes, it's just moving forward and keep on moving forward like he is now. And congratulations to the fights. Guys, if you haven't watched it, on ESPN Plus. And I'm going to put my reaction to UFC 266 main card below in the video in the description. If you guys want to check that out. This is my reaction to feature prelim and Dan Hooker. And yeah, guys, if you like this video, please hit a like. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, throw those thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.